How did Irredentism shape Latin American border conflicts? Imagine a map where borders don't quite match the cultural or historical ties of the people living there. That's often what happened in Latin America after countries gained independence. When colonies broke free from Spain and Portugal, their borders were drawn by colonial powers, not by the people or the history of the land. This created a lot of mismatched borders that didn't always reflected the true identity of the nations. Irredentism, which is the desire to reclaim or unite lands based on shared history, ethnicity, or culture, played a big role in these border disputes. Countries wanted to bring back territories they believed were part of their heritage. For example, the Viceroyalty of the Rio de la Plata was a huge colonial region that included parts of modern Argentina, Bolivia, Paraguay, Uruguay, and even Brazil. After independence, many nations claimed parts of this land based on their historical ties. Argentina, for instance, has long claimed territories in neighboring countries like Chile and Bolivia. These claims are rooted in the idea that certain lands once belonged to their ancestors or were historically part of their nation. One of the most famous examples of irredentism is Argentina's claim over the Falkland Islands, called Islas Malvinas locally. Argentina sees the islands as a colonial legacy that should belong to them, not the United Kingdom. This led to the Falklands War in 1982, where Argentina tried to take control of the islands. Although they lost the war, the claim still influences Argentine politics and national identity today. Border conflicts between other Latin American countries also involved irredentist ideas. Peru and Ecuador, for example, fought over border areas where ethnic groups or historical claims overlapped. Chile and Bolivia also had disputes over territories that had cultural or historical significance. These conflicts weren't just about land but about what each country believed was rightfully theirs based on their history and cultural roots. Culturally, these border issues are tied to the colonial past and the effort to define national identity after independence. Many Latin American countries see land as part of their cultural heritage, which makes these disputes very emotional and passionate. Governments often use irredentist claims to build national unity and pride, even if they don't always lead to actual conflict. In practical terms, irredentism has led to both diplomatic talks and military confrontations. Some disputes have been settled through treaties or international organizations, but others remain unresolved and cause ongoing tension. These border conflicts show how colonial history, cultural identity, and the desire to protect national sovereignty continue to shape Latin America's political landscape today.